Hi everyone, I'm Alison Hollingshead. I'm a counsellor and psychotherapist. I work with children, young people and adults, and I set up the Self Belief Project recently to support families and their children. So to boost confidence and self-belief and self-worth, and help create better mental health and better communication within the family. So today I've come on to I've actually not come on. I've wimped out and I'm doing a video instead because lives, they just terrify me. Anyway, hopefully I'll get over that. So I, I'm going to do the sand tray activity with you today, and the aim of that is to help your child build a better connection with themselves, so to understand their experiences, their thoughts and their feelings a little bit better, and that can help boost self-belief and confidence. And in this activity as well, that means that when they do understand that a little bit better, they can tell you about it, so they'll be able to share that with you. You'll then be able to understand them a little bit better, and that will improve your communication. So it kind of creates a really calm and safe and inviting and creative space for you to take some time together. So the setup of this is I've got a mat down because obviously sand does go everywhere, and I've got a plastic box which I picked up from the supermarket, and that's probably a bag of sand in there which I picked up from Argos. I think they're about £3 for a bag of sand. And then I'll keep you moving actually, and I'll flip this around. Oh, it won't flip. Okay. Right, so I've got some examples of the miniatures here. So you can, anything around the house really, any little miniatures that you've got around the house, so little Lego toys, little miniatures. I've got some dinosaurs here and a doll and a train, just random stuff really, it really doesn't matter. Picked up a cone from a walk, I've got some marbles, some sticks, some blocks. Things I love are shells and stones. We like going to the beach and picking these up and collecting them, because we kind of paint them sometimes. That's a nice activity to do. And these little miniature animals as well. So pretty much anything you've got around the house, it really doesn't matter. It's just to have a good selection really, just to be able to, for them to pick. So another important thing is boundaries. So before you do this activity with your child, it's really important to kind of lay the ground rules, because sometimes things get a bit out of hand, don't they? So really important to say that the sand stays in the box. If the sand comes out of the box by accident, that's okay, we'll clean it up together. But if it comes out of the box on purpose, I'll have to remind you that if it does come out on purpose, that we'll have to put it away. So make that really clear, that if the sand comes out of the box on purpose, if they throw it or whatever, then we have to put it away. Those are my boundaries anyway. I don't know about yours. It depends where you're doing it. Like I'm doing it inside, but maybe in the summer you could do it outside and it wouldn't matter so much. So obviously the boundaries have to suit you and your family and your home and what environment you're doing it in. So another important thing is matching energy. So if your child's quite high energy, the kind of possibility is that they're going to throw the sand. So best not to do this activity when they're feeling quite high energy. Probably best to take them for a walk or go into the garden and have a game of football or something like that. So this is kind of quite a calm activity to help them and you connect with each other. So the actual activity itself is ask your child to come in, tell them the boundaries, and then say, do you want to pick some of these pieces and put them in the sandpit where you'd like to put them? Now it depends what age they are. For younger children, like 3, 4, 5, they might just want to put it in the sand and have a play, and then you can kind of talk about it afterwards. So, but probably kids around 7, 8, 9 and older, it's kind of nice to say, can you think of something that's happened this week that you've either really enjoyed or that's been really difficult? And just ask them that question. And if they can think of something, say, do you want to show me what that looks like in the sand with all of these pieces? And if they kind of look at you funny, you can say, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You know, you can just show me what it might be and say, you know, if something felt really hard, you've got a hard stone there, you can put it in the sand. If they really don't understand, it's okay. There's no pressure with this at all. It's okay just to kind of have a play together and just mess about with the pieces and just do some role playing. But it is nice to kind of see if they can explain something with you. So for instance, I don't know, my journey to the childminders this morning, that's a bit of a rubbish idea, isn't it? So what happened? Nothing much, it was quite uneventful. There were some new traffic lights on the way, so my journey this morning was a bit stop-start, and so I don't know, it really doesn't matter, like I could just put some things in there and then I could put a big cone in there just to kind of say there was a stopping point or something. Like, that's a really rubbish idea, sorry. What else? Something that's difficult. Well, maybe talking about, you know, lockdown and how that feels. How does lockdown feel for you? You can use all sorts of things, like they might connect with, I don't know, any of these pieces, marbles, and they might put them in a shape and you might not really understand what they've done, but then afterwards they would be able to explain to you kind of what their story was. So what you'd kind of do is just leave them to it for a little bit and sit by them and say, I'm going to sit with you while you do it, and you can just place out your story or how you felt or your experience in there using all the little pieces, and then you can tell me about it afterwards if you like. They might want to tell you while they're doing it, and that's okay too. There really is no right or wrong way to do this. There's no pressure. If someone doesn't want to do it, they don't have to do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. It's just an idea, really. So after they've put all the pieces in there, you can say to them like, oh, tell me about this, and just say, oh, why did you put that there, or what does that represent, what does that mean? So yeah, I think from that you'll know. Give it a try and let me know how it goes. And you know, I guess like I say, there is no right or wrong way to do it. So don't feel stuck or like you're doing it wrong. It's just okay to just have that opportunity. But if you have got any questions, then please let me know, and I'll try and get back to you, help you out, or give you some more examples of what to do. And perhaps in the comments below I might put a few questions that you can ask, or I might make it a little bit more clear about the kind of structure and process for you so you can follow that. I might be able to write it up on a PDF document and post it in the group so you've got that activity on a piece of paper. But yeah, if you've got any questions, just let me know. And thanks, Ruth, for having me in your group. If anyone would like to join the Self-Belief Project, then I'll put the link in below. And I've got a freebie that you can have. So I've written up 5 activities to build connection with you and your family and your children. So I'll put that on for you as well. And yeah, thanks for having me on, and hope to speak to some of you soon.